Welcome back, everybody, to Combat Wrestling Trivia. This is the heavyweight division. I am your host, Hunter Chambliss, and I'm joined tonight by my co-host, the heavyweight champion of the world, Andrew the Dude Hayes. How's it going, brother?
It's going great. I'm very, very excited for this match because we got two great competitors. And like with the last match, not only am I spectating it as a fan, but as the champion. One of my future challengers could be in this match. One of these two people could be a future champion in their own right. But we will just have to wait and see. Only time will tell.
Oh, yes, of course. And our competitors today are Harley Boric taking on Malcolm Lay. So let's get into the interviews right now.
Oh, wait. Sorry. I just woke up. I snoozed off a little bit there. Been up for almost 24 hours now. Waited a long time to get this match going. God, I just want to get it done and over with so I can go get some sleep. And of course, Andrew, I'm coming for that belt.
Well, I'm back after my performance in the tournament. I didn't do that great, but then again, my opponent changed at last minute. This time, I'm someone else's replacement opponent, so it's definitely a change in pace. And I plan on winning. Losing isn't in my vocabulary, so let's get it over with.
All right.
Very, very interesting between what both of them had to say. Harley, on one hand, very tired, but it's like, Andrew, I'm coming for that belt. So we'll have to see. Like I said, one of these two people could be coming for my belt sooner or later. And Malcolm, he didn't do so hot in the tournament, but this is his chance at redemption. I, for one, know that being the replacement for somebody has worked in my benefit, as we all know. So we will see how that turns out. So this is going to be a very interesting match.
Yeah, and I find it funny that Harley's like, yeah, I'm tired, but I can still kick Malcolm's ass. All right, everybody. So let's get into the match. So how round one works is each competitors will get 8 questions. You must write down on your whiteboard, piece of paper, or whatever. You must show it and say it at the exact same time to the camera. You have 15 seconds to write it down. You have 3 repeats and 1 challenge. Is everyone ready?
Yep.
All right, so let's go to combat. All right, so I will start with the first question in the category of the WWE. Edge won the tag team titles with Christian, Hulk Hogan, Rey Mysterio, Chris Jericho, Chris Benoit, and who?
Very one of the greats, Edge. Especially was known for the tag team wrestling. So,
yeah, and Edge is someone who has actually transcended the tag team division.
Oh, yeah. He started off, got known for the tag team division, but when he became a single star, that's when he became a legend in his own right as a single star.
4.
Proved to be one of the greats.
3.
Personally, one of my favorites.
2. Mine too. 1. Pins down. We'll start with Harley.
Randy Orton, a.k.a. Rated RKO.
That's correct for 1 point. Malcolm.
I completely blanked. I just wrote a joke answer of himself.
That would be great.
Hey, it has happened before.
Well, maybe
not WWE, but
maybe he won it with Sexton Hardcastle.
Yes.
I'm an Ontario girl. Trust me, I know his history here.
All right, Andrew, give him their next question.
All right, and the second question in round 1 in the category of NXT. Who did Paige defeat to become the first ever NXT Women's Champion?
So, Paige, I actually watched her network special today.
Oh, really?
Very,
gonna watch it.
very detailed was this one for being 30 minutes long.
Yeah, I'm actually very excited for her movie coming up because she's
Yeah.
just someone that's always interested me, and she won the NXT title at such a young age.
Mm-hmm.
So
2, 1, pins down, Malcolm.
Charlotte?
That is incorrect. Harley.
I went with Natalia.
Oh, that's also incorrect.
He defended it against.
the answer is Emma.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yes.
Natalia did face Charlotte in the second tournament when Paige moved up to the main roster. She had to vacate it. Natalia did end up facing Charlotte. So
Who also was a main roster thing. I remember that controversy right
Yep.
there.
At the first takeover, I believe.
She had to vacate because he was main roster. Oh, wait, Natalia gets to fight for the title?
Yeah.
Makes
Yeah.
sense.
All right, guys. Next question in the category of tag teams. How many times were the Road Warriors WWE Tag Team Champions? Ooh, what a rush.
yeah, I mean the Road Warriors, one of the greatest tag teams in the history of just wrestling, not WWE, just wrestling.
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, you think of the greatest tag teams of all time, you think of the Road Warriors, Hawk and Animal. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heads down, Harley.
I believe there are only two, 92 and 98.
That is correct. Malcolm?
Damn it, Brooklyn. I put 3.
Oh,
Brooklyn Velvet. Someone owes Malcolm a sandwich.
3 was my original answer, but I had to change it.
All right.
All right, your fourth question is in the category of WCW. And your question is, who did Vince Russo defeat to win the WCW World Title?
Oh, my God. Vince Russo, man. I could make an hour podcast about that dude easily.
Oh, an hour? Make it.
I know, right?
Bring on Jim Cornette, and you'd have a what?
40-hour
years worth?
podcast. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down, Malcolm.
David Arquette?
Good guess. Correct.
Nope.
Harley,
It was Booker T in a cage match.
that is correct.
In a cage match.
The caged heat match. All right. Your next question in the category of finishers. Adam Cole's running knee finisher is called what? Adam Cole, baby.
See, I like questions when based off of Adam Cole's finishers because in the championship match I got there was a question on the Panama Sunrise, which is his
Panama Sunrise.
Yeah, which I think helped contribute to my win. So
it did, definitely. And he actually busted that out at the halftime heat event. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down, Harley.
I guess you could have gone with the either V trigger for Kenny Omega, but I went to shout out Future Shock with Kyle O'Reilly.
That's also, I mean, that's incorrect. Malcolm.
Is it the Bebe kick?
The Bebe kick!
I wish it was called the Bebe kick.
No, but the correct answer is the last shot.
Yeah, that should, yeah.
The last shot.
All right. Your sixth question is in the category of ROH. Jay Lethal defended his ROH championship against who at Final Battle 2015?
This was a very good match. You had two great competitors going at it.
And also, Jay Lethal, this title reign is one of my personal favorite ROH title reigns. There have been a lot of great ones, but just at least my favorite in recent memory is this Jay Lethal title reign.
I was watching ROH from day one. This Bryan Danielson heel run, Nigel McGuinness, Samoa Joe.
Oh yeah. We're gonna go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, Malcolm.
CM Punk.
That's incorrect.
Oh, no.
Way off. Harley?
Was it Jay Briscoe?
No.
No.
Also incorrect. The correct answer is AJ Styles.
Oh my god, that is correct. Yes.
Yep. AJ's, I believe his only shot at the Ring of Honor title when he came back.
Oh, when he came back, yeah.
Yeah.
He was back for a brief period of time, but was there nonetheless.
All right, guys. So your next question in the category of WrestleMania. Who won the gimmick battle royal due to his inability to bump out of the ring?
I like this battle royal
Oh,
for all the
anything-
wrong reasons.
Great question, Andrew.
Anything on WrestleMania 17, I love.
We're gonna go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Harley.
It was the Iron Sheik last eliminating Sergeant Slaughter.
That is correct. Malcolm.
I put Big Boss Man.
Oh. All right, Andrew, give him their final question.
The final question in round 1 is in the category of ECW.
EC Dubs. EC Dubs.
Your question: who won the ECW World Heavyweight title at the first Barely Legal?
This was a very interesting show if you look back at all the problems they had
Yeah.
booking this show. I mean, you had cable companies not wanting to finance it, and then once they did put it on, they had to go on at like midnight. It was just so crazy, but it happened, and we had ECW from then on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down, Malcolm.
Sabu.
That's incorrect. Harley.
Filling in for Tommy Dreamer in a triple threat match, Terry Funk.
That is correct. All right. So, Andrew, correct me if I'm wrong, but I have Harley with 5 and Malcolm with 0.
I also have that.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we go into round 2. Andrew, explain how round 2 works.
All right, round 2 works as there's a wheel that is spun. There are categories, and you land on a category. You have the option of spinning again, but if you land whatever you land on the second time, you must stick with it. And you each get 4 questions worth 2 points, but you do have the option of going to multiple choice, but that brings down the value of the point to 1 point.
All right. So the categories for round 2 are tag teams, WWE, old school, NXT, ECW, ruthless aggression era, and of course spinners and opponent's choice. Harley, since you're in the lead, you want to go spin first or second?
I'll let Malcolm go first.
All right, Malcolm. Let's see what you spin.
Yeah.
All right, so spin is in. Let me turn that off. WWE. Keep it or spin again?
I'll take it because there's really one more that I want, and I don't think I'm going to get it.
All right, I will give him his questions in the category of WWE.
Okay.
All right, Malcolm, are you ready?
Yep.
Your first question in the category of WWE. At In Your House, Buried Alive, who did Shawn Michaels defend his WWE Championship against?
Multiple choice.
All right, so your options are A, Bret Hart, B, Goldust, C, The Undertaker, or D, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I want to say it's The Undertaker.
Final answer?
Yeah.
That's incorrect. Harley?
You'll never forget the name of Goldust.
That is correct for 1 point. All right, Malcolm, your next question in the category of WWE. At Survivor Series 2003, Mr. McMahon took on The Undertaker in what type of match?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, buried alive match, B, a hardcore match, C, a false count anywhere match, or D, a tables match?
Full count anywhere.
Chance for a steal, Harley?
Yep, it was the death of the American biker gimmick, buried alive match with the help of Kane.
That is correct for 1 point.
I'm pretty sure Undertaker has never won a buried alive match.
He has not.
Yeah, I just second guessed that because I didn't think you would have a buried alive question right after a question which had buried alive in the question.
That's where I got you.
Blue Dot, Kristen.
All right, so your next question. How did the match between Sabu and Rey Mysterio at ECW One Night Stand 2006 end?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, by pinfall, B, submission, C, countout, or D, no contest?
No contest.
That is correct for 1 point.
Malcolm on the board.
And finally, ECW's December to Dismember has the lowest pay-per-view buy rate in company history. What was the buy rate?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, 60,000, B, 70,000, C, 80,000, or D, 90,000?
60,000.
That's incorrect. Harley?
Can I get a repeat of the questions? Or sorry, not the question. The answers.
Oh, okay. Is it A, 60,000, B, 70,000, C, 80,000, or D, 90,000?
I'm gonna go with 80.
Oh, the correct answer is actually 90,000.
I'm surprised people were suckers like me just for a two-match show.
All right, so now we go to Harley for her round 2. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no worries. It's cool.
Your spin is in. God damn it. Ooh, NXT.
Let's spit again. Just
All right.
just in case.
Your spin is in, and you must take whatever it lands on.
Oh,
Opponent
no.
choice.
Oh, man.
All right, Malcolm. So you have tag teams, old school, NXT, ECW, and the Ruthless Aggression era left.
This might be a mistake, but I'm going to take a chance and give them tag teams.
Yes.
Tag.
Oh, no.
Gave him a strength. Oh, all right, Andrew.
Uh-oh.
I mean, I need to get steals, and it's a strength of mine too. So.
Yeah, I love tag team wrestling.
I don't know why. Where are they?
At the very top.
Oh, boy. All right. Here we go in the category
If
of
there's
tag teams.
randomness of the WWE, then I'm screwed.
Okay. Your first question in the category of tag teams. The team of Demolition had a third member. What did
Crush.
they call him? All
Crush.
right, that is 2 points.
God damn.
Axe, Smash, and Crush.
Okay.
Brian Adams.
Okay. Question number 2. At the 1988 Survivor Series, the Brainbusters were eliminated from a 10-man tag team match. Who eliminated them?
Had to cut a little deep after that softball one.
You know what? I'm going to take a chance. B. Brian Blair of the Killer Bees.
That is incorrect. Malcolm
Malcolm?
for the steal.
Repeat the Christian.
Okie dokie.
Don't believe it, Jen.
At the 1988 Survivor Series, the Brainbusters were eliminated from a 10-man tag team match. who eliminated them?
Was that the $1 Million Corporation or whatever they were called?
That is also incorrect. The correct answer is the Rockers.
Yeah, because they
Yeah.
essentially both got eliminated because it was a double count
Yeah.
out.
Well, even though like one member of the team got eliminated, both
Both of them
members
got
won.
eliminated. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So no points gained on that one. And your third question is, what was the Young Bucks team name in TNA?
Oh, come on. Oh, was it? Oh, Generation something. Of course. Multiple choice, just because like I need the clarification.
Okay.
I know what it is. I just need to hear it.
Is it A, the Jackson Brothers, B, Generation Me, C, Matt and Nick Jackson, or D, the Young Bucks?
Generation Me.
That is correct for 1 point.
Yep.
So now, just so I know the math, how many points would it be for a knockout, or how much?
10-1 now.
Yeah, it's 10-1, but
One net.
but in round 3 they must bet 1 point. They can't
Okay.
bet 0. So
I
there's 4
know.
right now.
Okay.
Yep. Unless Harley gets this with 2 points, then the match will be over after that.
Okay, that's all I needed to know. Okie dokie. With the potential for a knockout, your fourth and final question in the category of tag teams. The team of Naito and please forgive me.
Takahashi.
Okay.
Naito and Yujiro.
Yujiro Takahashi.
All right, the team of Naito and Yujiro Takahashi was named what?
Jesus. Once again, just multiple choice because I need to. Once I hear it, I guarantee you I'll know it.
All right, is it A, Los Inglo? Please forgive me.
Los Ingros. No.
That. B, Suzuki Gun. C, Chaos, or D, No Limit?
No Limit. There we go. No Limit.
It is
That's correct.
So
Team No Limit.
So
there's
right
a 2-point swing, which means Malcolm is still in, correct?
Yes. Malcolm has 1 point. Harley has 11.
Because they must bet at least 1 in round 3. So
yes. So this
all right, guys. So we're going to round 3. Andrew, explain to him how it works.
All right, round 3 is the betting round. How it works: you must bet 1 to 3 points. If you get it right, you gain the points. If you get it wrong, you lose the points. There are 5 questions in this round. So,
yep. So pretty much, Malcolm has to hope he gets most of these right, and Harley misses a few of them.
And Malcolm pretty much has to bet big.
Yeah. All right. So I'll take the first question.
Yes, because I would love if it passed the second question, because I wrote the second question. So
yeah. Okay, everyone. The first category is WWE. So how many points you guys betting? It's 1 to 3 points.
Oh, I also wrote the first question too, by the way.
Yeah. You pretty much did most of round 3 and half of round 2. All right, Malcolm.
3.
Harley.
Big.
2.
All right, so it's Harley is betting 2, Malcolm is betting 3. All right, so here's the question. Who is the first person ever to cash in the Money in the Bank briefcase twice? Both of them writing it down quick.
Yeah.
So pretty much Malcolm has to hope he gets this right, or it will be considered a technical knockout. 5, 4.
Repeat the question.
Ooh. Close.
Who is the first person ever to cash in the Money in the Bank briefcase twice? We're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Let's start with Malcolm, see if he's still in the game.
CM Punk.
Harley?
I went with Edge because he stole it from Kennedy.
Ed, your winner, Harley Boric.
I changed it from Edge.
I had to make sure when I wrote this question to word it that way because
Yeah.
the person I had in mind was Edge, and I wanted to avoid confusion.
Exactly. So the final score was 13-0 because we don't do negatives. Wow. Andrew, thoughts on that performance?
I mean, Harley just absolutely killed it. I mean, Malcolm, I know he knows his stuff. He had just some tough questions. That WWE round, that was a tough round. Some of those questions were pretty tough. So I mean, Malcolm's showing here does not show his knowledge and his how good he is at this game. He will get that win, just not today. Harley, on the other hand, said that she's coming for my title. And to come for my title, you need to win. And she definitely impressed me. Definitely showed she knows her shit. Who knows? Maybe she could be coming for my title sooner rather than later.
Oh yeah, obviously that was a dominating performance from Harley. So let's get to the post-match interviews. Andrew, take it away, buddy.
Okay. I'll start with our winner, Harley. First off, I gotta ask, did it get you nervous at all that because your opponent changed last second? Did that worry you at all that maybe you need to change up a game plan or whatever?
Not really, just because like I knew my two categories of old school and tag team wrestling would be on the wheel, so I always had that faith. And of course, when it comes to like some of the older stuff or like the history of the wrestling business or anything like that, or like WWE or WWF, ECW, WCW, AWA, NWA, anything like that, I'm pretty well versed in that, especially that stuff. And like I said, I love me some good or even okay tag team wrestling. I was just I was a little worried if some of the randomness that WWE does now with their tag team, like just like throwing people together, if like some of those questions would potentially throw me off for the potentially there, but. And unfortunately, the lack of sleep, I just needed to hear the Generation Me for the Young Bucks, and of course, Team No Limit for Naito and Yujiro Takahashi. Yeah, like just like a little bit of lack of sleep with that stuff there. But Malcolm was a game opponent. I want to thank him for showing up. And like Andrew, like I said, I miss having a title. And of course, the wrestling title is the one that I know I can do really good in and dominate and take back. Even though formerly, like, well, I haven't had a wrestling trivia match in like a year, but we don't talk about that former league. Yeah, I know, but I do miss being a champion though. So I'm coming for that belt. And I'll defeat anyone and everyone that gets put in my way. As Goldberg says, who's next? And now I can finally go to sleep.
All right. Some very, again, calling me out.
I mean, though, 13 points.
13 points.
When she's barely awake. That's scary.
Yeah, that's scary. But, you know, I mean, I'm also the champion, so I think I'm pretty scary.
Yeah, definitely.
On to Malcolm. Malcolm, my friend. Yeah, again, it just didn't go your way this time. You had very little time to prepare. Any thoughts on your performance?
I mean, the questions just went in my favor. I mean, I didn't really have a strength on the wheel. I just had to take what was there.
I apologize.
So it's definitely one of those ones in which just wasn't in my favors. Like, I just stuck with WB because, like, depending on what era it is. It's really hard. I will say, buy rates of pay-per-views is a really bullshit kind of a question. So, I mean, it's equivalent to box
That's the
office.
most
I mean,
famous buy rate question, though.
I mean, if it was like name the pay-per-view with the lowest buy rate, then that would probably be a fair one. Not a lot of people know the buy rate off the top of the head without multiple choice, really. But that aside, I had fun and just yeah, and I'm definitely coming back and hopefully in a more prepared match. So.
All right. Yeah, no, I definitely enjoy seeing you compete. Like I said, you know your stuff. Just a very, very unlucky match. And that's just sometimes the way it goes. I know firsthand, I'm the first one to admit, my 3 matches that I won to get to the title and win the title, I was very lucky. So sometimes it completely goes your way, sometimes it doesn't.
Luck has everything to do with it. It's like luck and knowledge. That's pretty much what you have to go for.
You got to find that perfect balance. You're just somehow I found the perfect balance, and just for today, Malcolm couldn't find that perfect balance.
Yep. All right, so everybody, let's get to our closing plugs. All right, Harley, where can people find you online?
You can look me up on Twitter for my name, Harley Boric. Also on Facebook. I guess like all over the place. Combat Zone Trivia, the wrestling, trying to help out there, and of course hoping to do videos, just some videos about wrestling. That's the one thing that I really do love. I do love the wrestling business. And of course, Full Metal Media. I help out there all the time, of course, and I just qualified for Full Metal Geek. So I'm really happy about that and get back into there and hopefully do. Of course, I don't. Maybe if I can get a title shot against Robert, that'd be awesome. But I don't hold my breath over that. But anywhere.
All right, Malcolm.
You can find me on Tape View Productions, where I host Rankin every Sunday night. You can also find me in Full Metal Trivia and Multiplex, also competing in Full Metal Geek, so I'll probably see you there somewhere, Harley. And you can also find me on Letterboxd, Stardust, and at Melkor.
And our champion, Andrew Hayes, where can people find you?
You can find me on YouTube, just Andrew Hayes. I do movie and wrestling content, so a little bit for everybody. Also, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Big Kim Hayes. You can also find me here, combat wrestling trivia, defending my title soon or later. I don't know. I will have an announcement. I will have an announcement very soon on that. So okay, because I'm on a need-to-know basis, even though I'm the champ.
I'll let you know off air.
Yeah, but yeah, no, you can see me here defending my newly won title. It's been a little over a week. Keep count of the days, because who knows how long I'll hold this.
He's just like, 1 week, I made it.
Already beat Tommy Dreamer's ECW title reign.
Yeah. All right, and if you guys did enjoy that, hit that like button, subscribe to the Combat Wrestling Network, and check out the previous Gold Rush tournament where Malcolm was involved, and of course Andrew ended up winning. So thank you guys, and I will see you guys soon.